What if I told you that there is a single mineral that determines whether your arteries are strong or weak, whether your cholesterol is oxidized or safe, whether your body can actually use the energy it's transporting? It's not calcium, it's not chromium, it's copper, and almost nobody is talking about it. In 1973, a USDA researcher named Dr. Klevay published a paper that should have changed cardiology forever. He showed that copper deficiency in animals produced something that looked exactly like human heart disease: elevated cholesterol, damaged arteries, weakened hearts. And when he gave them copper back, everything reversed. So why didn't this become front-page news? Because 1973 was the height of the cholesterol hypothesis. The NIH was pouring billions into lipid research. Statins were coming. And here's Klevay saying, maybe it's not the cholesterol. Maybe it's what happens to cholesterol when copper is missing. That wasn't just inconvenient, it was career suicide. The cholesterol hypothesis had momentum, funding, and pharmaceutical backing. Copper had one researcher in North Dakota. And then zinc became the star. Zinc for immunity, zinc for testosterone, zinc in every pharmacy. But nobody told you that zinc and copper compete for the same absorption pathways. Too much zinc pushes copper out. So while the world loaded up on zinc, we were quietly inducing copper deficiency in ourselves, in our children. Let me show you why copper isn't optional. 3 enzymes tell the whole story. The first is lysyl oxidase. Your arteries are made of collagen and elastin. They need to stretch and snap back with every heartbeat. Lysyl oxidase cross-links those fibers, making them strong and resilient. Without copper, it can't function. Your artery walls become weak. Copper-deficient animals develop aneurysms. Their aortas literally balloon and rupture. The second is SOD1, your primary antioxidant defense. Your cells produce superoxide radicals as exhaust from energy metabolism. SOD1 neutralizes them. Without copper, SOD1 fails, superoxide builds up, and that superoxide oxidizes LDL. So the chain is simple. Copper deficiency, low SOD1, more superoxide, oxidized LDL, arterial plaque. LDL isn't inherently bad. It becomes dangerous in an oxidizing environment. And copper deficiency creates exactly that. The third is ceruloplasmin. This one might be the most important. Your body needs iron, but free iron is dangerous. It creates free radicals, oxidizes LDL, damages arterial walls. Ceruloplasmin converts that dangerous iron into a safer form, and it requires copper. Without copper, iron accumulates, free radicals multiply, LDL oxidizes, and arteries take damage from both sides. 3 systems: arterial strength, antioxidant defense, iron metabolism. When copper is adequate, all 3 protect you. When copper is deficient, all 3 fail simultaneously. So why are we deficient? 4 reasons. Modern agriculture doesn't replenish trace minerals. The plants look fine, but they carry less copper than they did 50 years ago. Refined grains have their copper stripped away. And zinc supplements, everywhere, often at doses double or triple the RDA, actively induce copper deficiency. Some denture adhesives contain so much zinc that daily users have developed severe copper deficiency with neurological symptoms. And doctors don't test for it. Standard blood work checks cholesterol, glucose, sometimes iron. Copper? Almost never. Now, the honest truth. Klevay's animal studies are robust and consistent. The Framingham Heart Study found associations between lower copper and higher cardiovascular risk. Multiple observational studies confirm the pattern. But we don't have large, randomized, controlled trials. Why? Because you can't patent copper. It's a mineral. It costs pennies. There's no billion-dollar incentive to fund the trial. The things that might help the most, because they're fundamental to biology, get the least funding. Copper is not a treatment. It's a requirement. So what do? Eat copper-rich foods. Beef liver, 12 milligrams per 100 grams, your entire daily requirement in one serving. Oysters, dark chocolate, cashews, shiitake mushrooms. If you take zinc supplements, make sure you're getting copper too. The ratio matters. Aim for 10 to 15 parts zinc to 1 part copper. Most people on high meat diets or taking zinc are running 20 or 30 to 1. And stop thinking about nutrients in isolation. Copper needs zinc, but not too much. Iron needs copper to be safe. These are relationships, not numbers. Here's what this story is really about. For 60 years, we hunted cholesterol. We built an empire around lowering it, spent trillions on statins, scared generations away from eggs and red meat. And heart disease is still the #1 killer. Maybe we were looking at the wrong thing. Or more accurately, we were looking at one thing while ignoring the system that determines whether that thing is dangerous. Your body isn't a machine with one broken part. It's an ecosystem of relationships. Copper is the silent regulator at the center of it. Your ancestors didn't know their copper levels, but they ate nose to tail, liver, heart, kidney. They got their minerals from the whole animal, and somehow their arteries were fine. The modern world doesn't have a cholesterol problem. It has a complexity problem. And the cost of that oversimplification is measured in heart attacks. Next time, we go deeper. The mineral that 50% of you aren't getting enough of. The one that controls 300 enzymatic reactions. It starts with M, and this time, it is magnesium.